Just a short video on something that can be an issue with incandescent lamps, especially in Europe, and that is envelope size of certain GLS lamps. See, in about the mid-2000s, up until really about 2008, 2009, when all this anti-incandescent lamp rubbish really kind of started in earnest, there was a trend, especially in Europe, to reduce the sizes of lamp envelopes for cost cutting because you're using less glass in the envelopes, as well as you can fit more lamps into a given volume, or alternately, a given quantity of lamps take up less space. Now this is an example of one that isn't a huge problem. This is a 60 watt, 240 volt PS 15.5, because this is a 50 millimeter maximum width envelope, which in real money is 1.97 inches, so effectively a PS 15.5, which is a fairly unusual size over here, but we only had, for lamps of this type, A15, A17, which are extremely rare outside of certain specialist lamps, and A19. And of course, A21 and up, those are for bigger, higher power lamps. And you can do that in a PS15 or A15 envelope, have a 60 watt filament. It's not ideal, but it'll work and it isn't going to overheat the glass. What can be a problem is with lamps like this, because this, again, same PS 15.5 envelope, 100 watts. So yeah, the glass on this is going to run hot, because remember, your typical gas-filled A19 or PS19 GLS lamp like this one, no name, status, 100 PS19, the glass operating temperature of these 100 watt A19 and PS19 lamps is already about 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, that gonna get toasty. And so yeah, if things ever get civilized and we start making these things again and get rid of all this lamp band nonsense, as we're crawling our way out of the perdition that the WEF et al. Are trying to drag us into, yeah, don't make 100 watt lamps like that. And again, these are both Hungarian-made General Electric lamps, even though they're both Tesco branded. They're very obviously General Electric manufacturer, most likely in Najkanica. Yeah. A19 or PS19 envelopes minimum, and preferably for 100 watt lamps. A21, baby! Yeah, authentic Westinghouse. Yeah, filaments like that because it's no support wire, so that wiggling isn't really a problem. Made March of either 1969 or 1979 in Owensboro, Kentucky. That's what the K is. So yeah, just a little thing of note.